Welcome to episode 60 of the Youth Squad Legends series with Chesterfield, and welcome to the 2031-32 season. This will be our 4th season in the Premier League. We've done all the grinding. We're ready to have an assault on the league title. Guess what? We were able to bring Mansfield up to the Premier League as well. Was absolutely impossible with simulation. Southampton would always get promoted. So, Tobias Tanner essentially just said, sod it, I'll do it myself. Reinstated Junior Tassif into the team. He was a star at Wembley. Smashed up Southampton in the playoff final. Player of the match in a 2-1 result. The Southampton goal, by the way, scored by one Titus Amondi, loaned out from Chesterfield, assisted by Dokok Trung, sold by Chesterfield. This really is a connected universe.
Get in, lads, we're finally Premier League bound. Yes, yes, and it's all thanks to me, Tuxie.
It will not take long for the two sides to meet up in the top flight. Chesterfield at home against Mansfield's second game of this season, and it will be far from a walk in the park as Mansfield have built an excellent side of former Chesterfield players. They're coming into the Premier League and they're wanting to win it all on the first try. They've even signed 93 overall Rennie Agella. Naughty stuff. It's gonna alienate Junior Tassif even further, and with Tanner's 2-week stint as Mansfield boss having a big impact on this lad, the transfer to Chesterfield is looking increasingly likely. We just need to find the finances because Posh Cutsy has decided to spend all our money again.
Hello there, Posh Cutsy here. How are you doing? We've spent the initial £80 million budget on renovating the SMH Stadium. It now has a wonderfully unique design that we definitely didn't steal from Osasuna. Oh no. Also with that money, I've had to completely overhaul the coaches because Tobias Tanner, gallivanting off to Mansfield for 2 weeks, destroyed our previous coaching team. Thank you ever so much for that headache. Don't panic though, Posh Cutsy has fixed it, like he always does. Okay, toodles! I mean, that initial budget would have been delightful, but I do understand we needed a bigger stadium. We're becoming a globally recognised team, and we should cash in on that. So we must raise funds elsewhere. The sale of Aurelio Patti is an obvious option. Goalkeeper that was only here for last season's simulation, but we are not going to stick him on the transfer list. I do believe holding out, waiting for the right bid to come in, does land you a lot more money, so we're going to try and be patient this summer. Nasoro Issa is another one. If the right bid comes in, then we have to talk about it. Everybody else is essentially safe for now, but Vienga Kong Kong Mathilaf could be used in the swap deal to land Junior Tassif. Now, I'm sure you guys have noticed already the fire throwback kit that Chesterfield is donning for the end of this series. I've got to give credit to Spooder0080 for the idea. Essentially, what we've made is the same kit that old Piscopo wore back in FIFA 13. A proper nod to the OGs watching the channel way back then. Look how good the sponsor came out. I'm chuffed with the results. I think I've done a blinding job. Since we're on the Squad Hub page, and there's been a lot of changes since the start of last episode, it's time for a squad report. Alfie Hanford, 86 overall. Rico Walden shot up to 74. Absolutely love the cheek of him saying that he he wasn't going to leave. Aurelio Patti, 85 overall. Matthew Mizzy, 82. Christy Mares up to 81 overall. Mark Teggett, 78. Eric Vines, 80 overall. Raw Killen at 79. Nasoro Issa, 84 overall. Rino Gashi goes up to 81. Rowley Sepp is 79 overall. Dash Doge Norjma at 81 overall. Billy Bliss at 79. Louis Joseph Latortu makes it to 80 overall. Eric Patino, 76. Zach Bowers at 78 overall. Andrew Soroman makes the 80 threshold. Jambe just behind at 78 overall. Vienga Kong Kong Mathilaf, 81 overall. Big Enos Jam is now an 89. Domin Kometech, 83. I think he was only one of two players that had his potential increase last season, Kjartansson being the other one. Bledy Shabba, 79 overall. Teodoro Rivera, 82 overall. And sporting a new haircut alongside Rob Smeaton, 85 overall. Next up, Natalie Ruoko at 81. Campeng Somsonith, how long is he gonna last at Chesterfield? Probably not long at all, 79 overall. Next up, Kenneth Penson, 78 overall. Marcos Bendanya, 85 overall, yes please. Then we have the unproven Peruvian winger Percy Mamani with the 99 pace, looking dangerous, 82 overall. Valerie Alpanov, 80 overall. Then into the strikers, Erika Kjartansson, 83. Shering Pem, 81, back as a striker. We'll talk about that a little later. Aldo Piscopo, 76. Rishi Panda, 4 overall. Stick to the music, pal. Vino Baptiste, 76 overall. Bring back Walker at 78. We got Samson Wasihun at 77 overall. Otto Amabak, 77 overall. Edgar Babayan, 81. And down at the bottom, Rudolf Zazols and Titus Amondi, both at 80 overall. So why has there been a change of heart with Shering Pem? Why has all his attribute improvements gone into his attacking numbers? Well, I'm thinking of the future. The more Chesterfield grow and start dominating games, the less effective Kjartansson is going to become. He is a counter-attacking, lump it up there monster. Personally, I'm glad that he's had that moment in the spotlight. He's turned into a really decent Premier League forward, but the style that we're going to adopt with more quality on the pitch is not going to be to Kjartansson's taste. Behind him, Shering Pem is the obvious candidate. Despite having much worse dribbling stats, he is just better in tighter spaces. He's more clutch than Kjartansson, and I think we can rely upon him more. To me, it looks like an obvious natural succession. Shering Pem has done absolutely everything he could to get a chance. This season, he gets that chance. There's also less need for Shering Pem in a defensive role because of the emergence of one Renzo Penis.
Great name!
An 81 CDM playing for Deportivo La Coruña, who's got a sensational release clause of £22.1 million. Incredible price. Cannot say no to that. I see his stats with his 78 defending. He could easily drop into centre-back if we needed it. Now, moving to the Academy tab, there is one player that we need to talk about. We had finished scouting completely in this series, but because Tobias Tanner moved over to Mansfield and then back to Chesterfield, our youth academy got repopulated. And Kike was the best of those repopulation players. The Spanish winger, decent overall for his age. Don't think he's going to break into the first team this late on in the series, but we might as well promote him. It's a bit of money on the side. So between Renzo Penis and Junior Tassip, you've basically got our transfer targets for the summer. I can't see us having any more money to play with after these two guys come in. So it's expected to be quite the quiet window. Let's see if that plays out. Only 4 days into the window and Liverpool are putting in big money for Aurelio Patti. We're talking £85 million here, Chief. That took very little convincing. £85 million for Aurelio Patti. Nicely done. Then we have Otto Amabak potentially moving on to Manchester City, Premier League champions. Can't see a future for Amabak at Chesterfield, so we might as well start talking money. I think he goes for around 25 million. That's agreed. Already we've accumulated 110 million pounds. Ooh, we couldn't get Rico Walden out the door permanently last season. Quite honest, it endeared me to the player even more, so we're going to try and sort out a loan move for him instead, because the idea this season is to push Matthew Mizzy into that backup keeper slot. We have our first sale of the season. It's Otto Amabak moving to the Premier League champions. All the best. Should be relatively close to an A price rating. The £25 million is an excellent deal. Oh, this looks like a wonderful bid. Rico Walden to Udinese on loan. Another rapid sale. This is Aurelio Patti moving westward to Liverpool. Tidy sum of money, 85 million quid. Another A price rating. Now our current budget is £104.9 million. Posh Kutsi has taken £5 million of our transfer sales for himself. How very generous of him. I think between the two shortlisted players, it's a bit more urgent to get Renzo Pinas in quick. Make the use of this insane release clause. Just love the big red bonnet on him. Don't think he's related at all to the name goat Rude Penis. Rude Penis! But it's incredible to get a penis back. Pause. Let's go £70,000 a week wages for an 81 overall CDM. He'll accept it. Renzo Penis at the club. Welcome to Chesterfield, buddy. So I'll be real with you. I've known about this guy for just over a year. I didn't think there would be a place in the squad for him, so we didn't try and investigate the transfer up until today when I noticed that insane release clause. You just cannot say no to someone that good going for 22.1 million quid. Now we've got a budget hovering around what we initially had. It's still a really, really good sum of money. Makes us very competitive in the market. We've got transfer offers, big transfer offers for Babayan and Zols. Both will be rejected, but I'm sure that one will be leaving before this window as we try and cut down the massive striker numbers. Oh my word, it's a cutscene I never thought I'd see. Rico Walden in a suit with a bag waving goodbye for pastures new. He's gonna move to Wolfsburg after all that. Mate, Udinese came knocking. We've got an offer from Palermo for Kike. Have absolutely no connection to this lad. I don't give him any promises, nor playing time. You're getting sold, pal. Cheers for being here and essentially making me more money. £11 million agreed. Bloody Shabba in the limelight, £26.2 million. Unbelievable name. Probably not a £30 million player. I'm sure we could get that money for him. Is the joke of Mr. Loverman worth keeping him around? Yes. Shabba. So this offer will be rejected. Juventus were interested in Teodoro Rivera. Offers have been blocked for that. Zach Bowers not being given a chance in the first team yet. I'm going to hold my horses, reject the offer. We're not selling him. We've just said hello to Kike, and now we say goodbye to Kike. In the last episode, I'm pretty sure it took about 40 minutes to get to the pre-season tournament invites. It's took this episode no time at all. Careful now, guys. There's a chance to loan glitch. We'll say yes to a Raw Kill and Randers loan. Jesus Christ, I've only just gone and signed Mark Tegger up. Barcelona wanting to tempt him with mega money. We'll go in asking for £40 million and see how we do. No, that deal's not gonna go through. Chesterfield's valuation of the player a little bit too much there for Barca. Just got two more offers in for unproven players. Eric Patino, Atalanta wanting his services. That offer rejected. And Titus Amondi can do better than Brentford, I think. It's Raw out the door, but only for a couple of days. First pre-season match. What an amazing moment this is going to be for the club. Chesterfield against Real Madrid. And as expected, with the stat spread that he's got, Renzo Pinas does not drop in overall when playing centre-back. It's a stunning signing. It is one of the very best. We have lost 3-0. Smeaton missed a penalty to get us in the lead, though. More offers for players that I'm not interested in selling just yet. Patino, Vines, they're staying with me. Oh, wonderful. The game's crashed from out of nowhere. This always makes me poo myself because I feel like I've done something something wrong with the save. Is it going to crash again? No. Let's get this fixture out of the way. It's a 3-3 scoreline. A couple from Ben Daniel and Kjartansson at the end. Make sure that Teggert's playing in this final friendly game against Barcelona. Smeaton with our goal, 2-1 loss. We're still yet to see a massive offer on the table for Nasoro Issa. Eric Vine's going to Bayern Munich. You might as well ask and just test out the waters. See if they're willing to cough up the big money. On this occasion, it's not gonna work out. It's time to boost Raw Killen's potential, currently sitting at 82, and that now stands at 84. Is it time to put Nasoro Issa onto the transfer list? At the moment, nobody's bothered in signing him. Other centre-back options: Raw Killen, Rino Gashi, Rolly Sepp, Dash Dorge, and of course new signing Renzo Penas, who apparently has potential to be special. I mean, it can't get any better. It's 92 potential. What a pickup. We've clearly got enough options. We want the money a little bit more, so we'll transfer list him. It was great to have him back at the club, but we also know that the future is with other players. At a current budget of £89.4 million, do we have enough to go and start tempting Junior Tasip away? Apparently the asking price is 172.9 million. We have a chance at 138.3, meaning that Vienga Kong Kong Mathilav has to bridge the gap, and it's about £50 million-ish. I mean, it would be a hell of a deal if we could get it through already. Because then, what do we do with the Nasoro Issa money? Can that be invested on another signing? Is there anywhere in this team that needs slight improvement? Because we're getting to really, really fine margins now. The initial offer on the table is Kong Mathilath and £86 million. It's cheeky. It's probably gonna get thrown out. Oh, they've changed their stance on Kong Mathilath. They're not interested in the player anymore. Devastating. Oi, oi, oi. That might take Junior Tasip completely out of the running for a return. Nasoro Issa could trade the orange of Hull for the orange or gold of Wolverhampton Wanderers. Must remove the exchange player, and we're talking big sums. 9 digits, 110 million quid. Oh my god, they've accepted it. They've accepted. Wait. They've accepted £110 million for Nasoro Issa. Okay, alright, that's just financial ruin. And for what, really? Nasoro Issa, yeah, he's got a great overall, but he was so boring, and he was actually quite twitchy at centre-back. That's why he got replaced. Replaced by 60 overall players. That's just an insane amount of money. And I really do hope it goes through very quickly. Okay, so the deal's not gone through before our opening match of the Premier League season, televised on a Friday. Before that, there's a lot of deals to sort out. Samson Wasiun on a loan. It pushes the issue of assessing him further on down the line, but we could recall him in about October, give him a few games then, see if it works out for him. If it doesn't, we can sell him in January. There's an idea there. Let's accept this. Over £80 million on offer for Ben Daniel, but he's not moving to Fulham. My beloved Louis Joseph Latortu is not going anywhere. I'm willing to talk to Tottenham about Mark Teggert, but I think we can get about 40 million quid. I'm not losing him for anything under that. It's players like this that might not have a starting role at the club, but they are going to be fundamental in winning the league. I see City are in for another one of our Youth Academy products. I think we've sold far too much to them in recent years, so we're actually going to reject that alongside Zach Bowers to Ajax and the Edgar Babayan loan deal. A big test of our champion credentials comes at the start of the season. Arsenal with a team of 88 attack, 90 midfield, 89 defence. We've talked a lot about Vetnus over the recent seasons. He's up to 94 overall. It's going to be a massive job for the centre-backs we choose tonight. We're going to be a bit cautious here. I would love to throw Renzo Penas out there straight away, but just in case he can't actually hack it at centre-back, we've gone for Gashi and Killen instead. Really excited to see Jambe back on the left-hand side, and because of all the effort simulating, I'm giving a start to Domen Kometic. It's Arsenal against Chesterfield. All the years building up to this. We have been underdogs for a very long time. For the entire series, tonight marks the start of change when Chesterfield begins to level the playing field. Mate, I have nailed these kits. Look how gorgeous the away shirt is. Should have black numbering, but we'll ignore that. Go on, Pim! Fight for it, Jam! We do expect Jam to essentially take the series by the scruff of its neck. 6 overall higher than the last time that we saw him, and he was already the series GOAT, Youth Squad Legends greatest player of all time. Back then, he should be ripping up trees now. Here he goes, big Enosh Jam, cannot be touched. Wee! Shot across the bows, that is a warning if I've ever seen one. Killen's got to go with Fafana. He gets a touch on the heel. It's Vetnus past Gashi with consummate ease. And now it's opposition playing counter-attack against us rather than the other way around. Madness. This is going to take a lot of getting used to. There's just more openings for the opposition. It's Runa Vetnus with the chip. The season has got off to a horrid start. How are we supposed to cope with that electricness up front? Tobias Tanner already telling Renzo Penis to warm up. Like I alluded, Domin Kometic hasn't done much, and he looks out of depth. It's a foul, he's won as a free kick. We might be seriously missing Teodoro Rivera. Smeaton just doesn't have the free kick power to even challenge the goalkeeper. Jambe looking for the cross. Jam in the box. Oh, physically dominated a centre-back, but the ball just didn't land in his path. He's going to be there in a dangerous area again. Oh, little Megs! And another free kick opportunity. If we set it up with a short pass, Jam's probably there. Smash it! Oh, onto the crossbar. Smeaton there on the overlap for Jambe. Ball goes in. Oh, not on the end of that. Domin Kometic, nice touch. Half-time, though. It's his best moment in the entire match. And the referee's gone, no, we'll not have any of that. He's got to get off this field. We are missing Rivera dearly. Jambe to swap with Andrew Soroman. Gashi and Killen have settled down in this game, so we're not going to look at Renzo Penis just yet. Hem's not had anything, so Kjartansen coming on, second half. Andrew Soroman already showing a bit of grit. Bit of determination to go and win the ball back. A good crossing position, this. Andrew Soroman in. It jams! Vetnus! Terrible mistake! Gifts it to our number 8. It's all happening in this match. An early second half goal that Chesterfield so desperately needed. It's Rivera! And now from the corner kick, we can go and aim for Jam. That's too close to the goalie. We've not really got much back to sort out any kind of counter-attack. Awful defending. That was raw killing on the slide tackle. Absolutely needed the intervention.
What the f*** is going on?
Go on, raw killing. Ah, mate, 79 overall raw killing should be illegal. Jam's seen the Vetnus run. He's helping out defensively. Play the ball onto the right-hand side. This is a dream team with Smeaton and Soroman working well, connecting well together. Cross comes in. Not for Kjartansen. Soroman is onside. Ball goes deep. Why is Louis Joseph Latortu there? Jam on the ball. Gonna line up a big run from midfield. He can cut your hot knife through butter if he wants to. Killen to win the ball back again. He's having a tremendous second half. Look at him go. Silky feet down the right-hand side. It's still Killen with an easy pass to Kjartansen, who can't finish. At least we've got a corner kick. Put your head on that! Enos! Over the bar. Only one team scoring the next goal if we keep up this intensity. Rivera's been massive second half. Makes a good run, but we actually pick out Rob Smeaton with the feet. It's 2-2. Amazing ball control there by our captain. It's them lads again all series. It's been Rob Smeaton and Enosh Jam scoring important goals. They have been absolutely colossal for us. Smeaton pushes this ball onto Latortu. Jam is the man in the centre if we can find him. Oh, great effort with the cross. Needed more curve. We'll happily go and take the point considering where we were in the game. Vetnus with space in the box. And he goes to try and pass it across. No one there in the middle. Bad decision making. The excellent midfield that we've assembled wanting a bit more from the game. final chance, trying to play a through ball to Kjartansson. Might have been offside anyway. Full time, 2-2. You take a point, a big performance there. Second half was massive. This is an even bigger result. We have Nasoro Issa leaving for 110 million quid. If this guy is worth north of 100 million, then what is Raw Killen worth? 200, 300, 400 million? What's crazy is that I was complaining about signing him up for 60 million last season, and we've almost got double that back. Loan agreed for Samson Wasihun. He goes to FC Hermannstadt. I don't actually know where that team is. Like, it's not in Germany, so it might be Austria? No, he's not in Austria. Where have we just sent Samson Wasihun? I've just gone and Googled it. It's Romania. No, 23 million pounds for Raw Killen. Can I laugh in your face? Ha 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 ha. No. Oh yes, it's the big one. This is what I'm talking about. Mansfield Town are first. They beat Aston Villa by 2-0 on the opening weekend, and now they've got us. Opponent analysis. Yeah, that is a quality team. I would be incredibly surprised if Nicholas Palgan was playing in the net. We've got to expect Wesley Purpehart there instead. Cam could be a position that they change up. They've got Harrison. They've got Tassip. They've got Agella. I don't expect Hicks to be at central midfield. I also don't expect Passmore left back. It's just an insane team. We're going to have our work cut out for us. This is massive. I'm so excited. Different approach today. I'm actually going to start Babayan up front. That could be a stroke of genius. It could be absolutely idiotic. What I see in Babayan is a log, a battering ram. And what I see with Mansfield is Ryan Pierce, who's a quality centre-back, but he is small. I still don't think it's the right game to start off Renzo Penis, although we might see him later in the match. Left back, we've gone pace with Eric Vines, and right back, we've got Billy Blissett, who f***ing hates Mansfield.
Welcome to Yuko Ike's Haiku Chronicles, with your host, Yuko Ike.
Pelican crossings look nothing like pelicans. False advertising.
This is the one. The newly renovated SMH Stadium is gonna be shaking, just like my head. Winner of the game gets to keep Junior Tassip. We've got to have the full match intro for this one, baby. What a moment. What a rivalry. Making its debut in the big old Premier League. Some arena to play it in as well. Camera focuses on Big Babayan. This is a monumental game for him. These players know each other very, very well indeed. Chesterfield against Mansfield, and it's live. Oh, shiver down the spine. Come on, lads. Go on, Billy Blissett. Get stuck in there. He'll be receiving a yellow card early doors. Raw Killen interception. No yellow card there for Billy Blissett. He's got away with one. It's a lenient referee. Break some ankles here, lads. Eric Vines. Rolly Sepp getting involved with a touch, but Harrison feeds it into DeQuinio!
Yes! What a start! Mansfield beating the frauds! Get in!
It's Mansfield taking an early lead. We need to find a way how to settle quicker in games. Now we're on the ball, we're moving quite well. Smeaton getting man-marked by Clifford Bedder. Ball comes in, Jam doesn't win it. It's Rivera, Jam back heel. Babayan almost plays the ball across to Rivera, who'd made the run. Saruman picking up the ball, looking bright on the left-hand side. Should we have made this move much earlier? Ryan Pierce has decided to fall for the bait. Jam in. Zimbabwean on Zimbabwean. Cliff and Bedder, you ain't got a chance.
It's always that bloody Jam scoring. He's not good. He's just not good.
Here's Fedor Yershov with the captain's armband. DeQuinio to Andrew Gretsch. His first chance of the game, and he's blasted it into the roof of the net.
Yes, Gretsch, you absolute legend. Better than Jam confirmed.
Sensational from Wesley Purphart's men. As we expected, the Stags are hot property. And the Spyrites have it all to do. Go on, Jam, edge of the box. Oh, it's a quality tackle. Half-time, 2-1 Mansfield. I think the Babian call might have been a bit foolish, but also he might have softened up them centre-backs for sharing Pem. I don't mind what the defence are doing, but we're going to make some changes. Here comes Renzo Pinas for a debut. It's a big 45 minutes ahead. Renzo Pinas looking like Lewis Proctor out there. That's a callback to the Leyton Orient days. Yershov foul, referee, get him in the book. The energy might have fizzled out of the game. Mansfield might be adopting a more defensive tactic. It's a bit more control by the away side. Got a good run there from Ben Daniel, opening up the space. It's Jam against Ryan Pierce. There's only one winner, but Jam's shot for the second time already this season finds the crossbar. I didn't know that Matt Suxella was playing at left back here for Mansfield. We might get some luck down the right-hand side. It's Louis Joseph Latoto. He might go himself for his first ever Chesterfield goal. What a time to get it. My guy, Louis Joseph Latoto. He's a huge player for Chesterfield. Sometimes he goes unnoticed. Bro, I notice you every single episode. Every single episode I see it.
A bloody turtle scored against us. That's absolutely shambolic.
With the score now level, Mansfield need to start making attacks. They've been too defensive. Good work by Renzo Pinas. Smeaton with a touch and turn. That'll be Jam. Pem ahead of him. And on the right-hand side, it's Louis Joseph Latoto to make it 3-2. That is insane. The Canadian right back. I've never scored with him before. He's always looked lively attacking. Oh my God, he's just exploded here.
I've done it again. Latoto. What? Maybe we are actually the fraudulent ones.
Chesterfield 3, Mansfield 2. A game that has lived up to the expectations. Go on, Proctor. No, he's not Proctor. Stop it. We're almost there, lads. Full-time whistle blows at an opportune moment because Junior Tassett picked that ball up. Huge 3 points. Chesterfield 3 with 2 from Louis Joseph Latoto. Mansfield can only score 2 goals themselves. What a game. So memorable. This will stay with me for a long time.
I didn't even want to win that game anyway.
Too right, the fans should be praising Raw Killen. He has been absolutely sensational for a defence that has struggled a lot this series. Not through faults of their own, but due to opposition players dwarfing them in overall. Seeing 3 of our defenders in the team of the week, it's magic. It's a reward for all the belief that we had in them that they could become insanely good defenders. They are starting to make that happen. Perfect time to finish the episode. When we come back, it's Carabao Cup action drawn against Fulham. We will be rotating quite heavily, so it might be an early exit. This has been Cutsy. Thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Youth Squad Legends. Outside of the Champions League final that might be against Mansfield themselves, I don't see a single game topping the one that we've just had. And if you've enjoyed that match, then please give the video a like. If you're not subscribed around here, then maybe it's the time to do so. Press the red box down below and hit the bell icon for mobile notifications. A big thanks to everybody on the right-hand side supporting me financially on Patreon. You can too with the link down in the description box below. Cheers to all of you watching this episode in, episode out. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.